Hey trainers, it's Gym Leader Kyle here with Lavender Town Accounting. Today, we're tackling a big question I get all the time. Can you deduct Pokemon cards that you buy for your personal collection? And what happens if you sell them later? We'll jump in and tackle that. Let's use a real example. Recently, I went to a card show and picked up one of my grail items, a base set unlimited booster pack. Here it is right there, everyone, for everyone to see in its glory. The nostalgia was so real, I felt like I was back in the 6th grade at G&G's card shop in San Diego buying packs. Oh man, those were the days. Enough time to spend down memory lane though, and to the real reason you're here. Since I added it to my personal collection, does that mean I could write it off for taxes? Let's dive in and find out. The short answer, no. Since this is for my personal enjoyment, it's not a business expense. That means I cannot deduct the cost of the pack in year one. It's just like as if you bought a video game or a new pair of shoes. Those are not business deductions either. Now, let's say a few years from now, I decide to sell this pack. That's when taxes come into play. If I sell it for more than I paid, I have taxable gain. If I hold on to it for more than a year before selling, it's considered long-term capital gains, which is taxed at special rates. Since this is Pokemon cards, it would be considered collectible and taxed at 28%. But if I sell it within 1 year, less than 365 days, or 366 if it's a leap year, then it's considered a short-term capital gain and is taxed at ordinary income rates, just like your W-2 income would be. How do we go about tracking this to make sure that we don't lose the deduction of the purchase price? Since it started as a personal purchase, you would need to keep track of what you paid for it. That's called your cost basis. If you sell it later, you subtract what you originally paid from the item from the sales price to figure out your gains. So, going back to the original question, can you deduct Pokemon cards for your personal collection? No, you can't. But if you sell them, you might owe taxes. So it's best to keep track of what you paid for it. You can do that by either keeping it in a Google Sheet or an Excel spreadsheet, or just writing it down and keeping it on a sheet of paper somewhere safe. Got questions about your own collection, or did you pick up any new grail items for your collection? Drop it in the comments below. And as always, we're here to help you count them all and keep it all, legally of course. See you next time!